Hi Rick, thanks for joining HDI channel. How long has the RX8 Cup race been running?
We just started our 4th season, so the last 3 years we've been running as a national category up and down the east coast of Australia. Last year we were unfortunately stuck just within the confines of the New South Wales border because of the restrictions for crossing the borders. But this year we're back to doing 3 rounds in New South Wales, 3 rounds interstate. We'll be going to some fantastic tracks like Phillip Island down in Victoria. And I think the 4th year of the series, it's looking stronger and stronger every year, and I'm really excited about where the category is going, and it's going from strength to strength.
Tell us about the nature of the series and what is the difference between the other series?
So what I did 3 years ago is I devised a set of rules and regulations to be able to turn an RX8 road car easily and cheaply into a race car, and they make fantastic race cars. Just by nature off the showroom floor, Mazda did a fantastic job with the rotary engine and the balance of the car. The brakes are good, the steering's good. So the idea or the philosophy of the category was to have motor racing as closely as possible. It came down to the driver's skill and not the differences in the car. But at the same time, to do it as cheaply as we can. Now, I've been racing for a long time, and over the years I've seen a lot of categories that have been way too expensive and out of the reach of the normal budget of the average person. So we devised this category with the rules to suit the average person, someone who's never done motorsport, who maybe thinks they'd like to get in and have a try. They can come along and they can drive. We've got people at the front of the field who are more experienced, they're a little bit faster, and it varies right down through the grid to the people at the back who are absolutely new to motorsport and obviously slower. But no one gets lapped, they're all still in the same group. So the cars are so even, there's virtually nothing, no difference between them. So apart from keeping the category close, which keeps it fun and extremely competitive, we try exceptionally hard to keep the cost down. To build a car is a very cheap exercise. We've had guys build cars for under $15,000. I guess it depends what you pay for your road car to start with, because that's what these are, they're road cars. So you may find a car that's been sitting in a barn or something like that, hasn't been on the road for a long time, and you can pick it up cheaply, turn it into a race car. All the items are supplied by us. They're supplied cheaply by the people who sponsor the category, so you can build a car really cheaply. And as I said, the cars are all the same. And then everyone can do their own livery, their own stickers, their own signage, their own colour scheme. They can bring sponsors in to help pay the bills. But what's important is the consumables that they need, tyres and brake pads, are all extremely cheap and all controlled, and everyone's got the same equipment. No one's got anything that's better than someone else. And it makes for really close, competitive, fun motorsport, and fun is what we're here for. So what we've got effectively here is a grassroots motorsport category designed to be fun, designed to be competitive, but overall cheap as we can make it. And motorsport is a reasonably expensive sport, we all know that. But I don't think you're going to do it as cheaply as what we're doing it here in RX8 Cup. And it's like a big family, one big happy family. Everybody helps everybody else. Okay, so on the track, the elbows come out a little bit and there's a little, not too much push and shove, but people are competitive and that's what they're here for. But off the track, everybody's lending things to someone else and helping with parts and helping with setup of the car. It's one big happy family, as I said. So it's grassroots motorsport designed to be fun. What is the entry requirement? Ready? And action. Okay, so anybody out there who wants to get involved in motorsport and wondering what the entry requirements are, you need to get a race license. Now that's easier than most people think, and we can guide anybody who inquires with us at RX8 Cup how to get a license, who they have to see, what they have to do. It's a very cheap exercise and it's not difficult, okay? So the most novice driver can still get a race license and compete. What they're signing up for once they've got their license is they're part of the class.